when you got into freestyle, you really just needed to take some risks. If you wanted to be a professional motocross rider, you had to be a racer when I was growing up, because freestyle didn't exist. So I was back home racing the circuit, went through amateur ranks, turned pro, and this video era started to take off. People were going out in the hills out here in Southern California free riding, kind of taking like BMX tricks and doing it on dirt bikes. And these guys stood out to me, so I'm like, let's just go for it. So I had $200 on a credit card, so I put all the gas on the credit card knowing that the bill would go home, my dad paid it. So I was still trying to race a little bit, but I was out filming, and the Warped Tour was the first time Freestyle Motocross toured in America, and it was just guys doing tricks. The first freestyle contest was in Las Vegas in 1998. I didn't even finish in the top 10, I got 11th. I still made more money at getting 11th than I ever did racing. This freestyle stuff is actually kind of cool, so let's just quit racing and focus on doing tricks. Got a gear sponsor, got a sunglass sponsor, shoe sponsor, and came home and was getting paid by like 3 companies on salary. I couldn't even really believe I'm getting paid to ride my dirt bike. There was new stuff coming out nonstop. If you brought a trick out, you got to name it. So then you was like, as soon as you seen one guy do something, you try to top him, and it was just like, it was seriously some of the funnest times of riding. You can't become a top professional racer if you're a partier. Tight diets and training every day, that's the background I came from. Didn't do any drugs, didn't drink, didn't want it.
Questions arising in, I'm finding it hard to be honest with music I rhyme again. Reminding myself that I lie to myself, trading my health and increasing my wealth.
But then like when you got into freestyle, you really just needed to be willing to take some risks. We were kind of like, man, we can party and still do this. We all, got caught up being on the road, being on tour, and just, girls, drugs, alcohol, late nights, and not even thinking I was doing anything wrong. Thought I was doing what everybody else was doing.
Look in the mirror, stubborn, stinking, losing my vision, made on a mission, come back and kill it.
I probably lived like that for 9-10 years straight.
Illegal living.
If you're a freestyle rider, there's gonna be tricks that scare you a little bit. And right at that time, the backflip had just came out. But I was nervous because the guys that have tried it before me, they might pull 1 and crash 5, You have to push through that fear to learn the trick, and then over time, the more you do it, eventually that fear turns into confidence. And then it's not even there and it's easy. The first time I've ever heard anybody like speaking on faith was just this dude speaking on TV on a Sunday morning, and it spoke to me because he was speaking on fear. I deal with fear every day. He was so positive, I thought, man, this dude has such a cool view on life. I'm like, I never really looked at it that way. I got saved in my bedroom just watching his program. Kind of makes you feel good. God's on your side. God wants to bless you. So I'm like thinking, no, this is cool, living my dream, getting paid to do what I love. Now I got God on my side. Like, it can't get any better than this. I got it all, I had a friend give me a Bible for Christmas. Things were just jumping off the page at me, and I thought to myself, like, wait a second. Like, what I say I believe in doesn't even line up with what this book says. I'm thinking I'm way off. Like, I'm not even close. Year 2, 3 goes by, and next thing you know, it's like, you kind of find yourself on cruise control. I was like thinking I suck at this. Like, I'm struggling so bad, and I got to the point where I was like, I almost wanted to give up. I just knew, like, you know what? I need to make a change. I'm like, I'm not living right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an athlete, so if I go to the gym and I'm trying to get in shape, but I've been doing the same workout for a year, you plateau and you stay there. So I'd like changed up my whole program. Dude, fasting, new teaching, more time in prayer. I'm not gonna give up my dream for the party life. I'm gonna do it different. And I did a 180. People thought I was crazy because everyone knew where I came from. Now I just want to share that with people. Standing on top of a podium, winning a huge event, or like, none of that compares to like when the Lord touches your heart. I was just like, you know what, Lord? I've already lived. You already given me one dream. I don't need another. Like, why'd you really put me here?
Hey yo, dreams are still alive, they don't ever die. Close your eyes and imagine it right now.
I'm making sure God is first, and I'm like, Lord, I want your dream. I want to live your dream. Couldn't have been just to ride a dirt bike. You have to have, it's got to be a bigger picture than that.
Yeah, we gotta keep dreaming, we're giving life meaning, staying clear of the lies, come on.
But he's now been like opening up so many doors of just speaking. So in the past when I'd have opportunities like that, I would turn a lot down just because I'm like, man, I don't want to get up there. So I got to that place, I'm like, Lord, you know what? I'm not shrinking back in fear no more. This is what you want to do in my life, then I'm just going to step out of faith and go. I just see it happening. There's more opportunities for me to go share here, and I don't want to miss out on nothing that God wants to give, you know? So I'm going for it. I'm going for the gold.
Your dreams do come true, exercise patience.
If you're gonna get out there on your own, and you think, oh, I got this, eventually you probably will get knocked down. You need people praying for you, need people holding you accountable. You need to just surround yourself with people on fire.
Yo, dreams are still alive. Dreams are still alive.
What's up? This is Ronnie Faisst, and you're watching This Is Me TV.